guys, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot second since I have filmed a plan with me video. I am backed up, but I'm really excited to get caught up with it and start doing Christmas spreads because Christmas spreads are my favorite, but also Halloween spreads are. So I'm actually excited about the ones we're going to be getting into now. So today we're going to be doing September 30th through October 6th, otherwise known as Mean Girls Week because it's October 3rd. So I am going to be using my Mean Girls kit, but before we get into this spread, I just want to show you my last spread because I did not show this one on camera. This one was using the August mystery kit from my subscription. I've been calling it Fall Fashionista, and I use some gold Jaguar foil overlays with some gold scripts. There's a really cute picture of my baby right here laying on like a leopard seat, so I put some foil overlay over it. And then there's another one here of him sitting on the same seat. He is so freaking cute. This was the week that we did our final walkthrough on our house in Nashville. I actually filmed on my main channel, Elle Fowler. I filmed like a vlog during this week. Actually, I filmed a couple of vlogs during this week, so you can actually watch what happened this week in video form if you're interested. But yeah, James was a little bit sick earlier in the week, and then we did our house inspection, our final walkthrough, and then on this side, we drove to Nashville this day. This is the day that we did our walkthrough. So what I did here is I actually combined, this is like a little custom box I made for myself with some paint swatches in the colors and a little floor plan to signify that we did our final walkthrough. I just thought that was nice. It just kind of, you know, added a little custom bit to the kit. But I loved this art so much. I knew that I wanted to use it, and this was the perfect week because we were moving to a bigger city because we've been living in a small town with my parents while we were house hunting. So even though this is more like New York-y, it just like felt right for the week that we're moving to a city. So really happy with the way this one turned out. I did use the gold foil overlays that came in the mystery subscription, so you can see them over these two boxes here. They really, really pop against the darker background colors. So overall, I was really thrilled with the way this spread came together. The one before that is the last plan with me you guys saw, the conspiracy plan with me. I do have this video up. So this is the only one that I did off camera. So now we're going to go into the next week, which is Mean Girls Week. So for this plan with me, I did try to be pretty organized going into it. So I have my kit here along with pretty much everything that I feel like I'm gonna need for this spread. So first we have the Lux. So I'll go ahead and show you. I'm not gonna use the check boxes, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out, but I am gonna use pretty much everything else. So go through the Lux Pages. I also have these extra boxes just because there was so much art for this collection, like I couldn't decide what boxes to use. And then I also have this one that I had used as the example for the foil overlay, so I'm actually gonna use this washi instead of this one just because this has the foil already on it, the Mean Girls overlay with the kisses. And then I do have the quote boxes in silver, the Mean Girls quotes, which I'm really excited to use. I don't need this because this is the washi overlay and I already have it on from where I showed in the video. I also have the little deco lips, the little strips and big corner lips, the glitter headers, the label add-on. I have a couple of sheets of Teenie and Friends Mean Girls. So we have like the classic pink Mean Girls, and then we have the Halloween Mean Girls, and then we have the She Doesn't Even Go Here. I have a couple of pictures I printed off of my baby for the spread because I've been doing that in every single spread. And then I have my scripts in black and silver. I also have my silver Halloween countdowns. I have a Once More with Love Mean Girls sheet that I want to use in the spread. And then I pulled a couple of stickers, little characters, and a couple of filming trackers that match the colors of the spread. So like I said, trying to be really organized with this by getting everything, like pulling everything ahead of time. You guys can tell that I'm excited to like be filming a plan with me again. And then I'm also going to be using my foil binder, which released on Sidebar Monday, I'm gonna be using the silver color, and I am really excited to be using this for the first time in a video. So any extra foil I wanna use is gonna come from this binder. So I'm gonna do what I've done the last few Plan With Me's, and I'm gonna go into voiceover mode while I'm laying down the base of the spread, and I'm gonna do a little Q&A during that part, and then I'll come back to live talking mode and do the day-to-day. Okay, I have my questions pulled up from Facebook, and the first question is, will James be taking pictures with Santa this year? So I really want to get pictures of James with Santa, but my mom is a little bit hesitant because she thinks he's right at the age where they get really scared of Santa. Apparently, I was terrified of Santa at this age. So she's like, you know, just be cautious, like he might not like it. So I think I am gonna try. And if he is upset by it, then I'm not gonna push it. But I do think I'm gonna try to like take him and have him meet Santa just because I think it would be such a cute picture. The next question is Vlogmas or Insta Vlogmas like last year. So the deal with Vlogmas is I do think I'm gonna do 12 days of Vlogmas either on Instagram or maybe on YouTube. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's early December right now. We do have a lot of traveling going on because we're spending Christmas up in Wisconsin at Alex's family's house, which we've never done before. We've always spent it at my family's house. So I don't actually know how it's going to go, so I don't know if I can promise 12 days because like I don't normally vlog around Alex's family, or I do it very minimally. So I'm gonna have to see, but I am like playing with the idea of doing, you know, either a week, like 7 days of videos or 12 days of videos, but we'll see. And it will either be on Instagram or YouTube. I haven't decided yet. The next question is, how are you settling into your new home? We absolutely love the house, you guys. It takes Alex a little bit longer than it takes me to kind of start feeling like a house is a home. And even though we've only had the house for 2 months now, and we haven't even been there that much because we've been in Vermont and we've been in Kingsport, like we're in Kingsport right now, we finally feel like we're getting unpacked and settled in, and it's starting to feel like our home. Our cats love it. They love just having their own space again that's theirs, and like it's just been wonderful. Like it's really truly such a special feeling to be in a home in an area that we've been wanting to live in, close to family. The next question is, do you ever get overwhelmed being a business owner, and would you ever go back to working for someone? So yeah, that's a pretty easy answer. The answer is yes and no. So yes, of course I get overwhelmed. I think anytime you're working for yourself, there's so much responsibility that's put on your shoulders. And while there are so many great perks to working for yourself, it also can be very difficult to keep yourself structured, to keep yourself organized. One of my biggest New Year's resolutions for 2020 is to be more organized with my releases and my shop schedule and my videos, and just kind of get my like business in a more organized way. I mean, I do tend to do regular releases and everything, but I would, you know, enjoy having it just be a little bit more organized and just like where my customers know when to expect things a little bit better. I am interrupting the voiceover to bring you guys the biggest mistake I've ever made while planning, and that is, you guys, I'm doing this on Thanksgiving week. Look at this. What in the world? I was literally about to put down the It's October 3rd box, and I'm like, October 3rd. And I look and it's Thursday, the 28th, Thanksgiving. So I messed up, and what ended up happening is, like, since I filmed the intro, I was flipping through and seeing what Plan With Me I wanted to film first, even though I like knew I was gonna go in order, hence starting with Mean Girls. And I was flipped to the Thanksgiving page, and then I went and I made myself a coffee, and yeah, I planned on the wrong week. I've never done this before. So I was trying to decide if I wanted to use undo and like just start over, but you guys, you know what? YOLO, this is my own memory planner. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna finish the spread as if it was on the right pages. And then when I go to do my Thanksgiving spread, I'm gonna do it during the Mean Girls week, which like is really weird for anyone else, but it's like my memory planner, so it's not a big deal. And I'll probably think back and like laugh at how silly it was that I switched these up. So whatever, back to voiceover mode. Would I ever go back to working for someone? Probably not. And the reason for that is that I've been an entrepreneur for 11 years now. If like the sticker shop fell apart and, you know, the stickers weren't cool anymore, no one wanted to buy them, which absolutely could happen one day. I don't think it's happening anytime soon, but it could happen, and it's always good to have a plan B. I honestly would probably just be a stay-at-home mom and take care of my babies. Alex works, he makes a good living. I think that we could do it. So I don't think that I would go back to a traditional job. I think that if I needed to make a second income, I would come up with another business. I don't think that I would go back into the traditional job force, but never say never. You never know what life is going to deal you. All right, so I went ahead and added some of these little kiss decos across the top in between the little dots just to give it some sparkle up there. I added the quotes over the boxes that I thought it was funny over. So starting with my sidebar, the first thing I'm gonna put is I'm gonna use my Halloween countdown, and I do have this in Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah if you're interested in any of these for your holidays. But this is the silver, and I'm going to put 4 weeks until Halloween, even though, as you guys know from earlier in the video, this is actually like on Thanksgiving week by accident. Oh, I hate it. I decided that I was just gonna like go with it. It wasn't a big deal. And then I had major regrets. And I seriously considered pulling it all up with undo. Like after I got to this point right before I turned the camera on, I was just like, I hate this. I hate that it's out of order, but I'm gonna let it go because it really isn't that big of a deal. And if it was someone else's planner, I would be like, it's your planner, it's your memories, like it's okay. Anyway, so I am just going to let it go. And then down here, I'm going to put that we closed on our house, which is so exciting. So this is the week that we closed on our house in Nashville. And it was just a really, really exciting week. We actually didn't get to move in this week because we ended up doing some hardwood floors in the upstairs that we wanted to get done before we moved in. So we didn't actually get to move in this week. That's the next week. But we did close on the house and we got our keys this week. So it was a very exciting week. So starting on Monday, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull one of my foil binder sheets, and I'm going to see which one of these matches the bougie box here from Scribble Prints Co. better. And I think it's this one is the one that's more strokey, matches it a little bit better. So this is what I'm gonna put down, and I'm gonna just do one of the I'm gonna do a half box there because I'm gonna put it behind a, actually, you know what? I could have done header size. I'm still learning with all the different sizes, but I think I'm just gonna do that one. And then I'm gonna do the hot pink half box. And I'm also going to do the solid pink squared off. Well, they're all pink, right? Except the purple. And then I'm gonna do a strip. I'll do a purple one, just so I can get my sizing for this down. So I'm gonna put this one directly above, and then I'm gonna center this one a little bit. Yeah, I definitely could have done headers. But I find that half headers like don't quite, unless you do 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom, they don't quite like cover the background of where you'd put a half box. I don't know, it's a little bit nitpicky, but whatever. So on Monday, the first thing that I have in my little notebook is that James was not feeling well. And actually I was vlogging during this time. I have this whole like house buying process and the moving process on videos on my main channel. And in that one, I remember we pushed the drive. Like we were gonna drive to Nashville on this day to be there that night, to be there for the following day's early closing. But we ended up pushing it and going in the middle of the night, like early morning, because James was just like so sad and so sick. And I could not leave him. He just was so sick. So I do have that I pushed the drive to tomorrow as well. And if I hadn't been vlogging it, I probably wouldn't remember any of this. So vlogging is a good way of memory keeping, but this is also a good way of memory keeping. And then in the middle, I'm gonna put that I had a massive post drop because we sent hundreds of packages to the post this day. So I went ahead and marked that down. And I normally do my scripts, I alternate black and whatever foil I'm using, but I just decided to use silver on all of them for this week because with all the silver overlays and stuff, I just want it to be very silver foil. Like I'm into that for this. So Tuesday was a really, really busy day. because it was the day that we drove to Nashville and closed on our house. So I'm gonna do a purple fancy label, and then I'm gonna do a hot pink quarter box, and then I'm gonna do like this mid pink half box. And what I like to do with each box is I like to pull all the stickers that I'm gonna put in the box so that I can go ahead and do the top and the bottom and then center the middle sticker in the middle. It just makes it a little bit easier for me to see where the sticker is gonna go. So that one's going on the top, this one's going on the bottom, and I'm just lining those up and pushing them exactly with the stickers that are already there, the glitter headers, and then this one's gonna go in the middle. But I'm gonna do a couple of half cut headers, which are also on this sheet. So if you didn't watch my foil binder, it was a Cyber Monday deal, but I am bringing these sheets individually to the shop. This sheet that I'm using for the glitter full boxes are all different sizes. So you have 4 full boxes here, and then you have 2 like half boxes, and then these are all like third boxes, so they're like that big. And then these are all header size, and these are all half cut headers. So I like that because, like, for instance, on this one, I wouldn't have wanted to use half cut headers because, like I said, it doesn't really like line up right. But I also wouldn't have wanted to use a whole full box knowing that I was gonna cover up most of this box anyway. I don't know, it's just kind of how I am. So for this, the first thing I'm gonna put is that we got up at 4:30 a.m. And like I said, we did vlog this. So all of this is on camera if you guys wanna watch it. And then we went to Dunkin' and we got bagels and coffee because it was so early. And then we drove to Nashville. So Nashville is a 4.5 hour drive from my parents' house. So I mean, for us, it's not like, it doesn't feel like a super far drive. We have done there and back in the same day, and we actually did that on this day and it was okay, but it is like far enough that it's like kind of a trek. But anyway, I am gonna use a character sticker, if I can find where I put them. I'm gonna use this character sticker, which is from Toffee Bananas, from one of her like sampler sheets of breakfast items. I'm gonna use that as my little like coffee and donuts because I loved how it was pink. I just thought that was really cute there. So then moving into this, I do have a lot that I want to put up here. So I pulled 2 filming trackers because I guess I ended up filming 2 or uploading 2 videos this day, which, like, looking back on it, I don't know how that happened. I must have had them pre-filmed and like ready to go up. But one was the Stargazer Plan With Me. So that one went up on this channel. And then I also have We Bought a House because I uploaded a video announcing that we had finally bought a house in Nashville on this day because we had closed. So I felt like the video could go up. And then here I'm gonna put, let's see, I'm gonna do a patterned half box. And then I'm gonna do a quarter box, and I'll do a label. No, I'm gonna do a fancy label, the hot pink one. That way all the pinks are different. So we're gonna put this one at the top. We're gonna put, let's see, we'll do the fancy label on the bottom, and we'll do the middle one in the middle. Oop, that's not even like super centered, but that's okay. So the first thing I'm putting is that we did the final house walkthrough, and then we got our keys. So there it is. And then we did a ton of paperwork. So we did the walkthrough, and then we went, and actually they gave us the keys like at the walkthrough because the builder was there. It was a new house, so they gave us the keys in like a little gift basket. It was really sweet. And then we went to the actual like escrow place to do the closing. And so I'm gonna put this little deco sticker here that's on the deco page that says Kevin Napor, math enthusiast, badass MC. It's just funny. Like, if you've seen the movie, you know what that is. But I think it's funny for like where you're doing lots of paperwork that involves a lot of numbers. I just thought that was kind of cute to put that. So then moving down to the bottom area, I'm gonna do, let's see, I'm gonna do a half box, a strip. I'm gonna do 2 strips. 2 strips, and let's do a 1/4 box. I'm actually gonna pull my label sampler because I want to use the hot pink one. Yeah. Okay, let's see if all this fits. So we're gonna do the half box on top, and then we're just gonna, let's see, put this on the bottom. Okay, so I can do a half cut header here. And then we're gonna do this one. And then another half cut header. Seriously, I'm gonna like stock up on these sheets because I love all the different sizes. And we're gonna, ooh, I actually didn't even, let's see if I can move that. Yeah. I feel like I could even do like 3rd cut headers, like really little strips. Cause that, I covered it like halfway kind of, but like the half cut headers covered a little bit, but it still like adds a lot. I love that glitter. Okay. So first I'm gonna put that we went to California Pizza Kitchen, which I have in the vlog. I mean, this whole day was vlogged. So if you saw that vlog, you probably like, this is probably bringing you flashbacks to the vlog. And then Blair and I stopped at a couple of furniture shops because we were just super excited, you know, that I had my house finally. We've been looking for a house for a year, and we were just really excited to finally like have the keys and have our house. And we just felt just really excited. I'm sure you guys know if you've bought a new house or even if you've just moved into a new place. And then I'm gonna put that we drove back to Kingsport, which is where we were staying at my parents' house. And I am gonna use a character sticker for this. I'm just gonna use my little Teeny and Bop in a car sticker. This is from my shop. And then I'm gonna put at the bottom, baby snuggles, because James was so happy when we got home. Bless his little heart. He just wasn't feeling well and was just so happy to have mommy and daddy back home. So then the next day was my grandmother's birthday. So I'm gonna use, let's see, I'm gonna do a light pink fancy label, and then I'm gonna use 2 of these. And I'm gonna do a purple squared off box and see if all this fits. So for this day, I remember I was really tired because we had had such a long day the day before. And I can't remember if I was like starting to feel like I was coming down with something. I don't think so. I think actually I was okay. But I am gonna do half headers here. Put these down. I am gonna actually consider doing slightly smaller ones than this too. We'll see though. And then, okay, so this was a day that was just full of like, catching up on stuff. Like I remember I did a lot of like housework this day and cleaning, and I just like went to bed early. So first I'm gonna put that it was Bla's birthday. That's my grandmother, and she's staying in town with us. Like she lives with us right now. She actually lives in my parents' old house because my parents moved over the summer, but both houses are in Kingsport and they still own both houses. So she actually stays at the other house. It's kind of her house now. And she like brought all of her furniture there and she lives there now. So I put clean stuff and laundry time. She does come over to this house though, like every single day to visit. And she, for dinner, we either go over there or she comes over here. Like we spend every day with her. But she has like her own space, which is nice because she's an independent woman. She has lived on her own for like literally as long as I've known her. She and my grandfather passed away like a long time ago when I was little. So she's been on her own. Anyway, she loves having her own place. So then I'm gonna put, change the sheets and bed early, and I'm gonna put the little bed sticker that comes in my kits right there. I basically just like cleaned stuff, washed the sheets, did laundry, and went to bed early because we were so tired. So that's my first page done. It's so sparkly. Oh my gosh, I love it. You guys, ever since I've switched over to this planning method, I have been enjoying planning so much more. It's not even planning anymore. It's like, I honestly want to change the name completely. I don't even want to call it Plan With Me's anymore because I don't even think that it is anymore. It's like, a memory journal or a memory diary or something like that. So I'm gonna try to come up with something. If you have any ideas, leave it below. But this new method of doing my like spreads makes me so happy, and every single spread I'm like, oh, that is so pretty. So super happy with this. We're moving on to Thursday. Thursday, I'm going to use the schedule header, and I'm going to use one of my 3 heart checklist, and then I'm also gonna do a hot pink half box. So I'm gonna put these down just like I have been doing so I can make sure that I center it correctly. Oop. Which I don't even know actually if I'm gonna need to use anything. Yeah, I can use one half cut header there. Doing the glitter on your white space, like with the different overlays, it's definitely a personal preference. I've seen people who think that it's just like so extra in a bad way. Like, why would you need to add that little extra sticker? But I feel like planning like this or memory journaling in, like, by definition is extra. Like this is so extra. So adding a little bit of glitter in between on your white space, like, to me doesn't seem that extra. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I think it's totally fine and I love it. So I am gonna put that I scheduled our electricity, our water, and our gas. Alex and I decided to split up all of the kind of like phone calls we were gonna have to make. And I was in charge of these 3, electricity, water, and gas, and he was in charge of trash and lawn maintenance and security. So those are kind of how we like split that up. I'm putting the little phone there that came on my deco sheet because you know I was making phone calls. And then I'm gonna put that I went to Giuseppe's with my family, which is a restaurant here in Kingsport. It's so good. If you guys ever visit Kingsport or if you're nearby, check out Giuseppe's. Their ranch dressing is like the best. I love their salads, just everything. So we went there, and I remember we had James with us, and he was like acting so crazy. He wouldn't sit in his seat. He was like running around, and his pediatrician was there. So his pediatrician got to see him, and we had a doctor's appointment, I think like the next day. But that's confusing because I don't have it written down. But I'm like pretty sure that he went, maybe it was like the next week. But he like had an appointment coming up, so it was funny that we saw him there. But anyway, I have to grab another filming tracker. I did not realize I only pulled 2 filming trackers for this spread, and I didn't realize I actually have 2 more on this day that I have to get. So let me grab my multicolor, which I don't even know where I put it. This is my summer multicolor because I think the colors work with this better than the fall, and I definitely do not have any filming tracker. So I'm going to use some of the SPC's. Let's see. I have a couple of her colorways because filming trackers are the best when you're a YouTuber. So I'm going to grab this sheet and just pick 2 colors that kind of work with the colors of the spread. So we will do, let's see, what should we do? We can do, this color matches almost perfectly. So we'll put that down, and then I'm going to do this and this. So put this down first, and then this, and then I'm gonna do half cut headers. I'm kind of wondering if I should make a sheet of these of just half cut headers, because I definitely think that they're the ones that I use the most. But I don't know, maybe other people would want to have more of the size options instead of just half cut headers. I might offer both. Put that down. And then the video that went up that morning is the We Have the Keys video. So it was the next installment of my, you know what? This is not gonna fit because I actually formatted this to fit with my filming trackers, but I'm just gonna cut it and it's not a big deal. People have been asking me if I can do a video on how I do my scripts. And I do want to do that video, but here's why I'm kind of hesitant on it, is that I feel like if you are familiar with Silhouette and like foiling, like using a Mink or a laminator, then you probably already know how to make your own scripts. And if you aren't familiar with those things, my video wouldn't really teach you. Like Silhouette is a little bit too complicated for me to like do a video tutorial on. Like every machine is different, every needle is different. It's crazy how different they are. And I don't even own a mink or a laminator. We use a commercial foil machine in the shop and I can't show it. Yeah, that's why I don't really know how I would do that. But anyway, so I have the We Have the Keys video. We prepped for a big shop sale. I think we did a glitch sale this weekend. And then I caught up on customer service messages that day because it had been a really crazy week and I got a little bit behind on that. So now I'm gonna actually do another half box. So I'm gonna try, instead of doing the like squared off, I'm gonna try doing headers here and see if that works for the size of the half box. So this would go like here. Yep, that works. And then I'm gonna do another appointment label. And I'm gonna do another filming tracker. So I'll pick another one off of her sheets. Let's see. A lot of these colors actually work perfectly. I'm just gonna use this one. That works pretty well. So I'll put this down at the bottom, put this right in the middle. And I'm gonna use a little computer icon. And I'm gonna put that hundreds of packages went to the post on this day, which didn't I put that earlier in the week too? Massive post drop. Yeah, I think we were just shipping out a ton this week. And then, cause I only write that if it's like more than 300, cause 300 is like our normal daily quota of what we can ship like as a team. So when I put like that it's extra, it just means that it was like a really big post drop. My camera just ran out of storage and I actually don't know where it cut me off. So hopefully it wasn't too far ago, but I just put the fall mystery unboxing down here and then I put a full glitter box here. I love how glittery it is. It's so pretty because I only have 2 things to write down for this day. So I'm gonna just do a squared off half box and a rounded half box. I'm gonna do this light one. So the first thing is that the glitch sale went live and I had stayed up really late prepping that. So I'm gonna put that down and then I'm putting that James started hating his bath time on this day. Luckily since then, because this was a couple months ago, it's December when I'm filming this. He snapped out of it after like 6 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. But for a while there, he was flat refusing. Like he was screaming during his baths and that's not normal for him because kid loves his baths. Like he legitimately has always loved his baths. It was really frustrating for him to just hate it all of a sudden, but he did. So if you are a mama with a toddler and your baby just one day, like out of nowhere, decides that they no longer, I put that on the wrong area, that they no longer like bath time, don't freak out about it. Just keep going and they will eventually come around, hopefully, if they're like James, because James did. So the first thing I'm gonna put for Sunday, I'm pretty sure on Saturday I just worked like the rest of the day. So on Sunday, I'm gonna put that I worked out on my stepper because that was the first time that I had all week, which I mean, in my defense, it was kind of a crazy week, but I'm using a Lolly stepper sticker because I like that she has pink hair and it just kind of works with the spread a little bit. So you don't always have to use the girl that looks like you. Oh, I pulled this Scaredy Cat Fox and Cactus character sticker to put on the day where James started hating his bath time because I thought that was funny and then I forgot about it, so I didn't really leave room for it, but I'm just gonna put it there anyway because I think it's funny. And then I'm gonna put that we went grocery shopping on this day and I'm gonna use the little grocery sticker that comes in my kits. So I'm gonna put the sticker over here. And then the last thing is head start on next week's releases. I had like a design evening this night, which I don't design in the evening as much because I spend time with James and my family. But on this day, I just wanted to get ahead because I knew the next week would be crazy because we'd be moving into our new house the next week. So that is the finished spread. I'll give you guys a little close-up of both sides freaking beautiful. Like, are you kidding me? This collection is available in the shop, and even though I saved it for October 3rd week, which is like Mean Girls week in my mind, you can literally use it anytime. And you guys, I accidentally planned it on Thanksgiving week, so mine's not even in the right place in my planner, and I'm okay with it. Kind of. I'm half okay with it. So pretty. So I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I am gonna try to catch up on plan with me's. I'm gonna try to upload them so that we can catch up and do some holiday spreads like while it's still December. We'll see if it goes anywhere, but I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.